This is PC Gamer Radio on our continuing 2020 coverage of E3. It's been one heck of a year. Well, let me introduce your host, Lipstickpaddy, where today we're looking at a new game that's coming out really soon. Mega exciting too. So, Lipstick, what have you got for us?
Alrighty, peeps. Wasteland 3. Well, it's coming out really soon. 4 weeks, most likely from now, I'd say. And if you don't know Wasteland, it is a really gritty world, political, and if there's any RPG out there to be give you so much emotions, it's going to be Wasteland, because it's so like stark and like outrageous how the world has become. Post-apocalyptic, yes, but society is kind of still around. It's not as bad, you know. There's communities here and there, but they've gone nutcrackers bonkers they have, and what they're doing to humanity, if humanity exists at all in the Wasteland era, is really served by your character in the world. You know, do you uphold the humanity's role of where we are today, or do you embrace this post-apocalyptic mayhem? And so there's really, you know, two types of playing this game, which offers great replayability if you want to play the anti-hero. Anyhow, Wasteland 3 was due to come out last year, 2019, but Microsoft took over the company, and they certainly got new staff on, and they've got some new features which are very exciting, and also the team's got bigger since Microsoft took over, so that's a good thing. The budget is roughly 3 times more than Wasteland 2, so there's a lot more you're going to be getting from this game. Now, I love Wasteland 2. It was in my roundup of RPGs that I did yesterday, and it's an absolute classic in my opinion. Really is a great game where you play a ranger, this type of protective policeman trying to uphold the 21st century concept of policing for the good of humanity. But things happened in that game, and your character is going to be asked to come up to Colorado to help out there as a ranger. So the ranger is kind of like, there's no official police in the world, but if anything, the rangers are kind of the official police, or the unofficial police. Now you do have a party of 5. It says a renewed focus on our complex story reactivity and strategic combat. So yeah, you're going to be faced with polarizing decisions, whether you want to do this or that, and it will certainly affect how you're taken in the world by other characters. You know, your play agency in the world is huge in the Wasteland, and this is going to be very, very cool. It's interesting how they're saying story reactivity, as they kind of they want to be pushing this more. They've also got, when you're talking to main characters now, it does go down close to them, a bit like the Fallout series or the Elder Scrolls series. So you actually go down to the character model, and that's going to be great. The extra money as well, they've got more professional actors on the team as well, so expect some more gritty FU words and all nasty talk, and you know, it's a horrible world. Now you're going to be, it says it's adding a player vehicle. You're going to be rolling around in a car that's called the Kodiak, and it's highly customizable as well. Certain areas of the game are going to be hostile as well, maybe toxic, and you're going to need to upgrade this vehicle. And you can also upgrade it where you can use it in combat as well. There's going to be all that good stuff. And it's using the Unity engine, and really it's looking cool as it weather effects here going on and lighting effects. It's looking great on the Unity engine in that regard. Now so yeah, it's going to be interesting because you are going to be going around on the world map with the car, so that's certainly going to be new, and it should be very fun to do, because after playing Pillars of Eternity where you're going around on a boat, I love this idea of your party going on an adventure on a car. On Wasteland 2 you were kind of just running around the world. Anyhow, play cooperative. What is this all about? I know when you create your character, they do have some pre-baked characters that come as a team. There's like complementary teams that you can start with now, and they'll have like dialogue between them. That might be quite interesting for co-op, but I'm not sure how that is going to work. But I'm guessing it is GOG.com, so I mean, if one person buys the game and gives it to your friend for free, are you going to be able to play co-op online if you've gone from GOG.com? I don't know how this is going to work, but it'd be interesting to see how the co-op does work with it, if anyone plans on doing that. That would be cool. It's something, I don't know, were people really asking for a co-op version? I mean, come on guys, single player, really? Yeah, there's certainly lots of side missions and go off the beaten track stuff, and to push your hours out. Wasteland 2 was around 80 hours, that game, so this one is it's going to be potentially bigger, and replayability is going to be high as well if you go the hero or the anti-hero route, so very, very good. Your ranger base is core of the experience. This is going to be good. It says that you can help the local people establish a reputation in Colorado. Quest narrative will force you to make decisions on how to lead. So yeah, it's is it a very grey world like Fallout? No, it's worse than that. It's worse. It's pushing towards Black Heart world is what it is. And yeah, it's going to be really good. It says here you're going to be facing difficult moral choices, and you're going to be making sacrifices that change the world. And this is a deep pillar of the design, that it is, that your player, whatever he does, the game helps you and creates around the story, around what you're doing. So it is very, very good. Now, this is the main site here, and they've got this In Exile trailer from 2019, but this is like a year old. But they do have a new one for E3, so we'll look at that. And if you are interested more on Wasteland 3, they do have some dev diaries that have gone up recently on the official In Exile page, so you can browse them at your leisure. But we'll look at looking at the E3 trailer that was pushed out. Now, this is the game in a nutshell. Blood and gore doesn't even come close to what you're going to get here. You're going to be walking in rooms with people's heads on the floor, and all sorts of disturbing imagery. I don't think Blood and Gore covers that really. Certainly intense violence of decapitation and lots of stuff. Sexual content, it says here. There's going to be some prostitution in the world and stuff like that. Strong language, of course. It's a dirty, gritty world that you're in, and there's drugs in the world because why not? Pushing all the 17 rated stuff on it, aren't they? In fact, the only thing they've not got on here which is offensive is you know what I'm going to say. Have a guess what I'm going to say. Gambling mechanics, loot boxes. Anyhow, let's look at this video. I'm going to take the sound off anyway. I want to mainly comment over it, but just want to stop here. The 3D world is looking very, very cool. I like the aesthetic because Wasteland 2 was mainly desert, so it's contrasted well here. You can see how dirty the world is, and even like the guts of people hanging out and stuff. It's a nasty world, isn't it? And I love, hang on, just go back a second here. Go back a second, it's too fast. I love this character, all her pins that she has. She has the real peace symbol here with the two hands up. If you don't know what that means, you know, you can ask me in the comments if you're interested, but that's the real peace symbol. And I love New York, so she's obviously holding on to the past, and she's a little bit of a rainheart, rainbows and all this. I like that kind of detailing. I love the outfits that they've got in the game, looking great. And, you know, ammo's going to be really difficult to get in the game, so really your party is going to be mixing it up with, you know, you're going to want an elite character, one using small firearms, big firearms, you know, you really want to so they're not using the same ammo types. You don't want two characters using the same ammo because it's mega rare. So yeah, we get a look at the kind of factions that's going on and the kind of punishment that's going on in the world, and nudity there. This guy's some kind of psycho character that you can actually get in your team, but that'd be going down the anti-route if you pick this dude. He's a real nutcase. This kind of look at the characters up close, though, is kind of hinting that you'll be talking to them. You know, up close, the camera's going to come down. It's interesting, this look that they're showing here. It almost looks like it's a tabletop model, doesn't it? A fantastic model that you'd be doing, but if it was on the tabletop and you took a photo, it has that kind of model look. But you can see these kind of mech police that's going on here. The Rangers. Is this what the Rangers are in California? Like militant? It's almost like military, but when we get there, we're going to find out it's not as we want it. We'll say that much. We're going to be offended by the Rangers here, I'd say. But yeah, the asset quality in the rooms, the dressing of the sets and stuff is well done, and looking forward to exploring this world big time and getting my teeth into it. The grippers, these are the psycho nut jobs that you know, they really are going for this Presidente, what's he called, Ronald Reagan. But these are the guys that control the oil, so if you want oil, you're going to have to keep peace with these, although in this scene it looks like you're going to war with them. So there could be takeover potential going on here. We've got some different factions here that you're going to be potentially doing things for. Alcohol abuse is in it, and all this funny stuff. All these different places that you're going to be visiting and seeing all these peeps. But the one thing that ties the people all together is the Rangers. You know, they all know about you. And potentially you're just a hired gun, hired mercenary, or are you something else? That's going to be the interesting thing of Wasteland 3, is becoming that real shining star of an angel in this dark world. So, Wasteland 3. I'm really, really excited. But yeah, come to In Exile if you want to look at more of this stuff. Like I say, they've got some dev diaries, and you've got some options here. If you go GOG.com, you can share that for free with peeps on it's DRM free, isn't it? Or you can whack it on Steam. You get all your updates and stuff on Steam and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was absolutely fantastic to see some more stuff from Wasteland 3 at E3. It's definitely on my list to be playing. I'll be doing a review of it. No question about it. Wasteland 3 is looking like a hot RPG of the year, and some great photos. highlighting some of the combat. But there's going to be a lot of areas where you're just exploring the world and walking around towns and talking to people. It's not all going to be guns blazing, but yeah, I like the idea of flame weapons. You've got energy weapons and heavy weapons. And I guess there's so much to this game that you're not going to know about until you get in there and start playing it. But going to have great customization of your character, and I can't wait to review this guy for you peeps and get you fully on board if it's not on your radar. So watch this space on the channel. And with it being an absolute monster RPG, I can't promise a review straight away after it. I'm going to sink my teeth into it like I did with Pillars of Eternity 2. I'm going to have to sink my hours into it before you get that. But I might do an early impressions just to tell you how it's going on, maybe around a few days after launch, just to do early impressions and then come back with a review later on. So yeah, there's Wasteland 3, a fantastic game. It was at E3, so I'm highlighting it here as my E3 coverage for 2020, and there's more to come from E3 this year, as it was just a monster, wasn't it? We've still got to look at the Ubisoft stuff, we've got Microsoft stuff coming up, so so much stuff to cover. Well, there we go, guys and peeps. So thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, you rock. Please take care, stay safe. You've been watching PC Gamer Radio, and I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.